People know what's going on. They just wrapped one up. CBS 13's Elisa Becerra was there listening to the latest information. Elisa, what can you tell us as far as the latest from there?
Yeah, well, definitely. We have here some evacuees who are also being briefed right now on what we were told. We're going to show you this very familiar scene now. The light that you see out there is the top of the dam. Below that, yesterday we spoke about the spillway, the gated spillway, and that for the first time the water was spilling over into this emergency or auxiliary spillway. About 3 o'clock this afternoon, engineers who had been monitoring the situation there noticed that there was some sort of erosion on that emergency spillway, and as we reminded, has never been used. Again, it's more of dirt, that sort of thing. It's not concrete like the main gated spillway. So they noticed that erosion. They were worried about that. They continue to increase the flow of water down the main spillway to kind of give relief to the lake here. But their concern, obviously, is what happens. Are they going to have breach or imminent flooding? The decision was made to evacuate people in Oroville and the lower areas. They said all the way south of Butte County, trying to get people to higher ground because they just don't know at this point. They've never had anything like this happen. They conferred with engineers. They've been looking at the situation. They said they are going to start using helicopters to try to fill some sort of sediment material into the hole on that never used auxiliary area. They don't know when that's going to start. They are currently looking at all of it. So you can imagine you've got this group of engineers saying, look, we've never had to deal with this. We're looking at it. We're trying to figure out what to do. The best thing, though, safety first, is to get the people out of the community in case something goes wrong. So again, the situation now is that lower level Oroville is evacuated. I can tell you when we were coming up here earlier today, we saw all the traffic and we got the alerts on our phone. And we said, wow, this is an awful lot of traffic. We didn't see this yesterday. All the stores are closed. It looks like a ghost town. We spoke with some folks evacuating who said, look, we were sleeping, we were hanging out. We got this message. People in our neighborhoods are running around. We're throwing our cats and dogs in the car, and we're getting to higher ground. So that's the situation in Oroville. Here, I've talked to evacuees. They're saying, look, I'm scared to drive back. One guy was telling me he lives in Woodland. He doesn't want to try driving back because of this situation. So again, right now, engineers are looking at it, and I can tell you, they said there's going to be another news conference at about 9 o'clock. They're hoping to have more information, but again, they don't know when they can attack this problem. They do know what they believe they're going to be able to do with it, and they don't know how long it is. So anyone who's wondering when they can go back home, that's still a huge question mark, but everyone is really crossing their fingers here and hoping that there's not a breach of water, which just would be catastrophic to this area. Back to you.
No doubt, Elisa. Good job. Thank you so much. 7 o'clock on the dot right now. You're watching us on CW 31 along with Christina. This is Tony. We have Lisa standing by in the Weather Center as well. We have crews out and about to bring you this unprecedented event, and a very dangerous event it is. Obviously, the Grammys are on CBS 13, but we will be dipping into that as well. Stay with us on CW 31. You won't miss a thing. One thing we mentioned as far as the helicopters and the dropping of the rocks, I want to our Twitter followers are great, and this is from Jay Sand. In other news, I hear helicopters filled with boulders flying over my house, he says, on the way to the Oroville Spillway. He says it's like a Godzilla movie, so obviously it is stuff that people are watching as they chime in. By all means, let us know what you're seeing in your neighborhood as we bring you this story.
Some new information for you as well for your planning purposes for those of you who live up in this area. Butte County schools will be closed on Monday. However, Chico and Paradise will have classes. We're also hearing that Colusa Unified will be closed on Monday. So again, Butte County schools and Colusa Unified schools both will not be in session on Monday. Gives you some time to prepare depending on what this situation will entail over the next 24 hours as well. Something else to keep in mind, ButteCounty.net has a list of evacuation shelters, animal shelters, school closures. It's all there. We're also going to link that to our website at cbs13.com, so keep that in mind as well as we get this new information into you right now.
And 211 is a number you want to keep handy as well to call for the latest information on what you can do. We're waiting word also from the UWR news conference. They're going to be updating us the very latest. This afternoon is when they noticed that, hey, things aren't going as we expected. The emergency spillway, water moving over an area that it wasn't supposed to. And that's when they said, you know what, we're going to take the unprecedented move and have all of these areas evacuate. All of these areas being Hallwood, Marysville, Olivehurst, Linda, Plumas Lake, all because of the potential failure of the Oroville Dam spillway. Butte County also dealing with some situations there. Christina, go ahead.
Yeah, downtown Oroville, Thermalito, areas south of Lincoln Boulevard on the west side of Lincoln Boulevard. All the low-lying areas around the Feather River, that includes Gridley, Biggs, Yuba City, Loma Rica, anywhere south of Butte County along the river. Also keep in mind there are evacuation shelters in place at the Silver Dollar Fairgrounds, the Paradise Alliance Church on Clark Road. That accepts small animals, as does the Silver Dollar Fairgrounds. The Elks Lodge in Paradise, no small animals there, but there are RVs that are being allowed to park in the parking lot there as well. There is a large animal shelter at the Camelot Equestrian Center, and there's also another evacuation center open at Glenn County Fairgrounds. This is on 221 East Yolo Street in Orland. So you're looking right here on your screen of the areas that are affected by this right now. It is a wide area, not only the Oroville area, a large section of Butte County, but also involving Yuba County and Sutter County as well.
And in terms of people, you talk about head counts, like how many people live in this area. We're talking upwards high six figures. I mean, you go 50,000 here, 50,000 there. So, you know, a large amount of people are impacted by this. I want to be more clear about the 211 thing I mentioned. So if somebody in the evacuation area needs assistance, call 211. For assistance, and keep the 911 lines clear if you can. As you take a look at the inundation map, if you will, there you see the Oroville Dam to the upper right-hand portion of your screen, and then all of that area to the left of it. A lot of people on their Sunday day of rest, suddenly they have to maneuver around, and like Christina mentioned, obviously grab your family, but you know, the pets are part of the family, as we know, and a lot of land out there, and a lot of you know, people have horses and things like that. So it's going to be hectic, but like I said, it is just the cooler the head, the easier it'll be for a lot of people.